This one really slipped under the radar for me. I didn't realize Pablo released a cover of a particularly notable song by Rivermaya. Historically, this is one of the songs that is very anthemic. It's a kind of song that really gives you that energy, you know, especially when you're feeling down, that kind of stuff. And if you're Filipino, you're familiar with this song. If you're not, you know, we're gonna be diving a little bit deeper into the lyricism, the lyrics, and all that kind of stuff. I believe this is the original soundtrack for the show called Incognito, and this is prominently played by, you know, really big actors in the Philippines. I believe it's an action-packed sort of special forces kind of team, and the show's called Incognito. So it's a very sort of explosive, it's espionage, it's action-packed, all that kind of good stuff. And obviously, what better way is there to kind of enhance that aspect of the show, you know, adding the song Liwanag sa Dilim. And more importantly, I'm really curious to find out more about Pablo's rendition of this particularly notable and historically famous song by Rivermaya, which is one of the more prominent rock bands of the Philippines. I'm getting so excited to check this out. But before we do, if you are new to my channel, I'm R Reacts, and I react to K-pop, P-pop, OPM, and so on and so forth, and I get to know these lovely groups or artists through you, the lovely fans. So please feel free to keep commenting in the comment section below if there's anything else you'd like me to check out. Kindly do end one of these if you'd like to support my channel. I'm also on Patreon to find out more content from there. Just jump in there and you can join for free, or you can join and support my channel to help me grow. And yeah, let's jump into this. Okay, I think this is from the show itself. Oh, it's from ABS-CBN, right? Okay, let's go. It's a lyric video, right? Very cinematic. It's a top view. Ooh, I thought it was gonna go. He was gonna continue with the. I thought it was going to continue with the song there, because melodically it was just straight, and this time around he has pauses, but he has an ad-lib to kind of separate the two melodies in there. Interesting. That's a different arrangement. Is it just me, or the other backup vocal there sounds like Stell, but maybe not. I can just be hearing things. Wow, this feels epic. Those drums in there, they're like, again, it gives me that sort of war cry kind of feel, but not very aggressive, you know? But these are the actors. Wow. I don't know what that string is, but definitely feels like some folk kind of feel to it too, you know? I don't know if it's a Filipino instrument he's using in there, but that's a beautiful addition. There's no drums.
Turing ang iyong sariling nagahawi ng ulap sa kalangitang kulimlim. Kampalang yayanig sa bawat nilalang magigising ang lupang kulang sa...
The melodies in this are insane, but Pablo's vocals in this really suits perfectly too. I can't believe that this is actually... It's a thing, you know what I mean?
Ikaw ang magsasabi.
And obviously that's Pablo's growl at the back there as another ad-lib. Yow.
Ikaw ang magsasabing kaya mo to. Tulad ng isang tanglaw sa gitna ng bagyo.
Ooh, I love how
ng isang tanglaw sa gitna ng bagyo. Isigaw mo sa hangin.
This is very similar to the old one.
Liwanag sa dilim.
Nice. It fits the action. It's picked up. The vocals in this, bro, and the harmony. Again, I don't know if any of y'all watched an interview or something like that with Pablo, perhaps explaining a little bit more about the behind the scenes on this, but please let me know, because it really feels like maybe it's not stuff. And the lyrics are still very similar too. But yeah, I like how the second verse kind of picks up the beat a little bit more. There's a bit more intensity there too. Beautiful places and locations, by the way. A low register, Pablo? I like that. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's an action-packed show. Sorry, I was just watching the action choreography unfold behind the scenes there with the... I'm not sure who the actress is, but it's a younger actress, and you've got Danielle Padilla, who's one of the more prominent sort of actors in the Philippines as well. Interesting, really interesting. I like the effects. Because listening to it, it jumps from one side of the ear to the other. Yeah, really, really interesting. Engaging the listeners there, Pablo. See that goosebumps kind of. My hands are getting sweaty. Ooh. That part. Liwanag. I can't do it. Of course, the Pablo part of it, that ad-lib in there is just. Beautiful, man. All right, that is beautiful, man. Seriously, Pablo and his artistry and how he revives something. Not revive, but yeah, it's more or less like a revival and a cover kind of thing, right? But musicality wise, I believe Rivermaya's version hit hard with those sort of drum and electric guitars. And it has a very fast-paced energy, and it was built for stadiums and make you want to jump and scream and, you know, we got this kind of feel. But Pablo is on the other hand, he finds a way to slow things down. The instrumentals are very more I want to say restrained, you know, and I feel like there's this eerie sort of cinematic feel to it, the quality that makes it feel like again, like a movie soundtrack, which is very fitting because this is a TV show, a TV series. There's a heavy beats and the symphonic sort of elements in there. helps build the tension, and I really appreciate if I'm not mistaken, those strings at the back sound like a very Filipino. There's a Filipino element to it in the instruments that he used as well, which I really appreciate. So it helps make this song sound more or less like a journey, and it's like a journey through the dark before reaching the light, you know. I suppose, in short, the original feels like it's about to charge into the storm, while Pablo's version is more about walking through the storm and feeling every step and finally finding the sun, right? Or getting to the point where everything kind of calms down. So yeah. The lyric, I believe, is very much the same. There's barely any difference. Both versions are amazing, of course, and the only difference is the delivery, which serves a different mood. So honestly, it's not about, for me, it's not about which is better, but which one kind of makes you speaks to you more in the moment, right? It depends on the situation and the circumstance. And if you grew up with the OG, Pablo's version might hit you differently because of its sort of fresh interpretive, because of its fresh introspective take. But if you're new to the song, well, now you've got two incredible versions to experience, right? It's a win-win. So either way, this song's message remains timeless. No matter how dark it gets, there's always a light. And I think that's one of the reasons why this song is at least for Filipinos, very symbolic, right? You know, if there are any revolutions and all that kind of stuff, this song, you know, tends to be in that kind of sphere. So, alright guys, what do you think? Are you vibing more with the original's rock energy, or are you feeling Pablo's cinematic sort of emotional take? And I kind of grew up on the OG, of course, so drop your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss out on deep dives or breakdowns or reactions, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, have a good day, bye.